Hey guys, Don Keating here, Team Donnie 8. I want to do an update video here for you guys. It's a minor update, but it's something that I wanted to talk about for USAT token. I had a good conversation today after the last video with the co-founder here, Peter, and also with Alezander. So I wanted to go over some information on the token. This is going to be one that we're going to be following all through the pre-ICO, which they're in right now, and the actual ICO. So it's not a huge deal to to get everything all at once, but I do suggest that you guys check out the website. It is just USAT, USAT.io, and you guys can look at that yourself. You can hit join ICO and follow the information there. But the big thing I wanted to go over was this one part right here. The ICO, and how is USAT token different than other ICOs. There's a couple things that we had in our conversation that are covered here. Is USAT Inc. is subject to regular government reporting. It is registered not for profit in Australia. So a lot of people think originally not for profit means they're not for making money, but that's not true. It just means that they are not for profit. So it actually benefits the token holders because they cannot pay huge absorbent salaries to themselves or huge dividends. They have to follow the guidelines to qualify for not-for-profit. So the token holders are different than if they were shareholders of the company per se. So token holders can benefit from the company because they have to reinvest their earnings. They cannot take them out in dividends or huge absurd salaries to themselves as owners. They have to reinvest them into the company, which as the company grows, the company's worth more money, which benefits the token holders. So I just wanted to go over that a little bit. A lot of people think not-for-profit means they're not going to make any money, but this actually helps them out in the long run to make actually more money. USAT Inc. is government backing, has government backing if they'd like. Solar wind farm project has the support of LNP and their financial backing. So right now, as it stands, they have a long waiting list for, basically their ideal for their current patent that they have right now, the solar wind farm, or in the solar collector of energy. They have actually a list of customers that want the product already before the ICO even starts or any of this nonsense that they're doing right now. So they have a long waiting list almost of different people that are interested. I don't know if you want to say that ideal or their current target customer is mining farms. So Bitcoin mining farms or Ethereum mining farms or whatever. If you run a whole bunch of ASIC miners or graphics cards, and the benefit by using their patented technology that they have here for the solar heat farms is because they can be anywhere. They don't need to be connected to the grid. They can be in the middle of the desert. They can be on a hillside. They can be wherever there's sun. So they can make energy all day when the sun is hitting these generators, which they already have patented technology. No one can actually steal and copy their technology. They can be existing like that, and they also, the way that it is, their technology is that they store the heat during the day, that when the sun is hitting it, for later use at night. Obviously they don't make as much energy at night when the sun's not actually hitting these farms, but they are able to store some of the heat to keep more access to energy during the night. So they're able to run these Bitcoin and Ethereum mining farms wherever the people want. They don't have to be connected to the grid, and that's their right now for this patented technology they have. That is their pretty much targeted customer, that they can do this. And then, like I said in the last video, their byproduct is water, which also is very needed in anywhere that these guys can be. You know, if you have clean, non-salted water, that's always, always a positive. That's welcome in the areas for drinking or agriculture or whatever depending on where they're at, depending on what the usage would be. But that's also a huge benefit. But I had like I said, a really detailed conversation today, and obviously they wanted me to go over that, but there's just a lot more going on with this company than you guys realize. It already has a viable product with a long waiting list of customers. They technically really right now don't need to do this ICO. A lot of other companies do the ICOs basically because they need the money to exist, but this company is already existing. If they do the ICO or not do the ICO, they're still going to be profitable. So investing in this ICO, I mean, nothing is safe, 100% safe, of course, or guaranteed, but this ICO is one of the safer ones. They already have an asset that's going to be creating money for them currently, before the ICO or any of the money that comes in. The pre-ICO that's right now where they're taking money currently is going to be all used for marketing on the ICO. So they're going to be able to turn that in to social media marketing and regular marketing, to have people follow the different social media accounts they have, Telegram and whatnot, so that they can have a huge following before the ICO even starts, which is going to be for 2 whole months, if it lasts that long. I mean, they do have a hard cap, which I do think they will hit, but they do have that information going for them, and they already have a product that's profitable, or will be profitable. So it's a little different than any of the other ICOs you guys are dealing with, or the ones that I'm talking about. These guys are way past idea stage. They already have products that have a waiting list of customers. They don't even need to sell it. They have many other products in the pipeline that are going to be coming in. They're government friendly because they are a non-profit in the science community, with different, obviously the renewable energy that they're talking about in this first project, but many of the other ones that are helping scientists bring their ideas to market. So there's a lot going on with this company. They already have, like I said, valuable patents and consistently acquiring more. USAT is backed by AIHEM, and the reputations of its members, respected universities and institutions, and or acclaimed members of the scientific communities. So these guys are not, like I said, are not an idea on a paper. These guys are legitimate, existing, and very well respected. And there's some people I missed. Like I said, I had the call today with Peter and with Alezander, and it was really, I could tell you, really great guys, had a lot of information. You could tell they were 100% believers in the company. No question about what they wanted for this company or where they thought it was going. I was really impressed by their conversation. But they also wanted to, they didn't talk about themselves. They talked about all the people that were underneath them. They have a Dr. Jason Hung, which is ranked #1 or was #1 advisor on ICO Bench. So he is helping the company to make sure that they are compliant and totally filled out the information needed for ICO Bench for their rating. They did just get rated today on ICO Bench. They have some information. They wanted to make sure that everything is complete so that they have the highest available rating possible, and of course Mr. Hung is going to help them make sure that they have all the information that they are needing. There's a lot of different boxes that have to be checked for ICO Bench to make sure that they get the highest rating possible. So they just got rated today by just one person, so they're gonna make sure they fill everything out that they need. This is a company that's totally different. It's not, like I said, it's not an idea on a piece of paper. This is an existing company that they already have everything that you need currently, plus all the benefits that are going to come from the different scientific community that needs extra help bringing their ideas into patent and into actual commercial availability. So they're going to have that. Plus, they already have they don't even need anything else currently. I mean, honestly, the benefits that they have right now and the technology that they have right now could be a business all on its own. And from what I'm talking with those guys, I mean, they already have, like I said, a waiting list. And the best benefit that they have is that everything revolves around their token. So no, it doesn't have a guaranteed price. Of course not. But they already have a waiting list of customers that want their solar energy farm. And the way that it benefits token holders or token buyers is that there is a condition in the contracts. If you want one of their farms based on their patented technology, a part of the payment has to be in USAT tokens. So they're guaranteeing or forcing a market for the tokens immediately, and the higher percentage that they pay of the costs in USAT tokens, the higher that person or that company gets on the waiting list for the technology. So it is really smart the way that they're setting it up. They're building their own market for their tokens, which is fantastic. And the same thing happens with scientific scientists in different communities that want to have access. They're requiring that a certain amount of their contribution be paid in USAT tokens. So they're building a market for their token. It's basically a utility token, but they're through their requirements to be participants, they're building their own market for the token. Let alone that they are also aiming at having at least one that I know of. I'm not going to announce because I don't know 100% that's what it's going to be, but they're pretty sure about one, but there's going to be multiple external exchanges that this is going to be on by the end of the ICO or shortly after the ICO. They have to follow the normal regulations, so they're going to have to show that the ICO is selling and viable, and that the company itself is legitimate, which they could fall over that. So it's not going to be a huge issue. They should have an external exchange almost immediately or earlier than the ICO ends, and multiple exchanges shortly afterwards, because some of the advisors that they have currently, I'm not going to point them out, but some of these guys have direct connections with some of the main exchanges in Europe and Asia. So I already know it's not going to be an issue, and from the conversation I had today, it's not going to be any issue at all. So I don't want to have a huge video. I know I'm going to do a lot of videos already. It's already 13 minutes. I do highly suggest that you check these guys out for yourself. I can't recommend what you guys invest in, but I will be definitely investing my own money into this company. I really do have a super good feeling about this ICO, and everything that I've heard, and of course with the conversation today that I had with some of the actual people involved in the company, super positive. I don't have any reservations that came up. As you guys know, sometimes I have conversations with the companies, and I'll tell you about reservations or different things that these people say that give me hesitation to invest in the companies, but I didn't get any of that today with the USAT crew. I only talked to 2 of them, of course, but these are 2 major players. Like I said, it's the co-founder Peter that was on the phone today, and also Alezander, which is the commercial advisor. But if you guys want, or if you want to talk about it, I'm sure I can set up a conference call, and I'll record it for you guys on Zoom or whatever, so you guys can check it out. But I don't really think it's needed for this one. Everything's pretty out in the open. If you guys check out the site and the white paper and even the 1-page explanation of the company, I think it's pretty self-explanatory so far. But if you guys need something like that, or if you'd like something like that, just let me know, and I don't have any problem setting that up. And I know these guys are super excited to tell everybody about what they're doing. They are based in Australia, so their time zone is a little different. I'm in Eastern time zone, and these guys are in Australia, which is about 10 hours difference. So when I was talking with them today, I was talking to them on Monday, but them it's Tuesday, so it's 10 hours difference. So it may be a weird time, but I'll record it for you guys if you need that. If you want to see that, just let me know, and I can set that up. I have no doubt I can set that up. So just let me know, and if you guys have any questions at all with this or any other information, just email me, donkeat, DONKEAT at gmail.com. Of course, I'll help you guys out in any way at all that I can. I'll have the information below. They're currently, like I said, it's in pre-ICO, so they're not 100% set up. They're going to have their, of course, all their social media set up. If they are not currently, they will be shortly. And I'll put all their information below so you guys can follow their Telegram and LinkedIn and all that stuff. I'll have my information that I always post on the any ICO. So you have my ICO group. There's myself and many other people that are very knowledgeable and interested in ICOs in that group. So I would suggest you post any questions that you have there, of course, and we'll try to answer it. If we don't, I'll get you the answer. I have 100% comfortability that I can get you the results that you guys need. So if you have a question I don't know the answer to, I will get it for you. And from what I'm seeing with these guys, I can get it to you very, very quickly, but definitely within 24 hours. So if you have a question that I didn't address, or you know, something specific, let me know, and I'll definitely give you the answer. And if you get, like I said, if you guys have any questions, email me. And of course, if you guys like these videos that I do, please like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It helps me out, lets me know that you guys are interested in what I'm talking about. And if you guys want to hit the notification bell on the right there, this way here you'll get notified of any new videos that I post. This way here, if you have any breaking news, I try to let you know in the title what I'm going to talk about. So if it's something that you're interested in, you'll know. You can come and check it out. And if it's something that you're not, if it's just a new idea or something like that, then you don't. But there's a lot of times that in this market, things change by the second. So I highly suggest that you hit the notification bell, and if you don't want to watch it, just don't open it. But at least this way here, you'll be in the loop if one of these companies, I mean, I'm not worried about this one at all, but some of these companies that I talk about, like most recently Falcon Coin, fail, you'll get notification that I did a video about it, and you'll know about what's going on. So I do suggest it, but you guys do what you want to do. And this is it for this one. I'm going to do many videos about this. They didn't even start the ICO. So this is still in the pre-ICO, so it's very early. But if you want to check it out, I highly suggest that you check them out. They seem 100% legitimate to myself, and you know, to a few of the reviews that they've had so far. I have no doubt there are going to be many other third-party reviews, and I can answer any questions that you have. So I appreciate your time. I'm already at over 15 minutes, 18 minutes here. So I'll stop this one here, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Appreciate it. Thank you.